Assalamualaikum and hi to Miss Saida binti Halami. I'm Nur IMD224. So today I would like to present my article review, which is the need for world-class documentation, data and record centers in universities. Okay, so for the introduction, this article is about how to preserve data and how to preserve records in one organization, so which is the universities. This article have shown that record is information created, obtained and retained as facts and information by an entity or individual while fulfilling legal obligation or conducting a transaction. Next, to ensure that each record is preserved, then the records should be managed at the record centers to ensure that they are safe and strictly maintained. So the record will be safe because someone have preserved the records. Okay, so the objective of this article is the author discuss the current state of data management in universities and to suggest the ways in which universities can manage their data in a more effective and efficient rather than the conventional methods. There are many discussions in this article, but I have chosen two main points, which is first to present the author's views on data management in universities and to suggest ways for universities to treat their data in a more reliable and accessible manner. Okay, so for the example of this main point is as mentioned by the author, a record center is a location where all information is kept in a scientific and secure manner under the supervision of a curator. Record center classify documents based on their access requirements and store them correctly, scientifically, in the safest location possible without any visible surveillance. Okay, so these data or document are divided into three specific groups in record center, which is first is active, second is inactive, and third is passive data. So for the active data, data that is viewed daily is referred to as active data, and then inactive data is data that is used infrequently but is needed to operate or transact with the system is referred to as inactive data. Okay, so for the passive data is information that is never accessed and it only kept for the purpose of archiving and providing access to future generations. So the next point is data warehouse. A data warehouse is a database that is used for documentation and data collection. So in this data, this data has been uploaded from running networks and stored in the warehouse. There are three components of this data warehouse, which is first is data mart, second is strategic data mart, and last data vault. Okay, so for the data mart, the data mart is the control level of the data warehouse environment and it is used to get data to users. Okay, for the strategic data mart is the data warehouse environment control layer with restricted access and is used to bring data out to users as well as edit data based on user reports with restricted access. Okay, so for the data vault is the software subsystem to generate data. So student access service, for the example, student access service or other relevant participant service that receive output data in the form of records from the data warehouse. According to this article, the difficulties that university will face are consistent with historical records. Okay, so for the conclusions, this article is by implementation of data warehouse and single platform integrated software, universities can speed up their transaction and can save nearly 60 until 70% of time and human resources. Okay, so this is the references that I use to make this article review. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. Thank you.